a production deployment. It's deployment or deploy? Okay. I'm just going to push it. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the correct branch. So this will show you how to revert a commit in Git. I do a git log. I grab this number here and do git reset soft, the number of the commit. And when I do git status, okay, it's not soft, it's just, it's hard. Git status. Oh, sorry, I lost my changes. Oh no, git reset. Git, yeah, git log. Sorry. No, I haven't lost them. Git, I need to reset this. Git status. Oh, that's why. I need to. I was doing the same thing. I was telling Git, I need you to revert to this commit. That was the last commit. So the cleanest way to do it is using clean head. I just need a symbol of this one commit behind. Okay, git status. I have, again, my changes back. No commit. Okay. I'm going to change again my branch to match production. Git branch A, I have here production. Git checkout, check out -b production, origin production. Nice. So I do my actual commit now. Simulating. Production, deployment. And finally can push this to production. So now I have two branches that doesn't bother one of the other. If I have some work in master, I push it to master, I push it to the staging server, I test that everything is okay, all my test case pass, so I can now go to production and fetch my origin and merge changes. Let's test this. I'm going to do a quick change, maybe in our default .ctp layout. I'm going to remove this. We're going to deployment. I need to, another title will be cake events. Okay. So I go back to development, my development folder, this one. I do a git status here. I view that it's modified my CTP file. I git add it and git commit it. I push this here. I'm in production. Git checkout master. And I bring merges. I screw it up because I was standing into the production branch. I'm just going to get those changes back here. That's it. Okay, I have my changes into my local master branch. I need to share it with the world by pushing it to master. Okay, I have my changes back. And if I go back to production, I check that I'm in the branch production just to make sure. Yes, I am. If I do a git pull origin production, I won't get any change. It says already up to date. So I have now two branches. One is several people developing something and testing it, and they say, okay, we're ready to deploy. Fine. I'm going to my server. I go to it and write git fetch origin. It will fetch all branches and all commits that have been done in the repo. I can do a log from master to see what changed. Oh, from origin master, sorry. When I write just master, is my local master branch. When I say origin/master, is the shared master. And here I have some changes. Okay, they're okay. I'm going to merge them. Merge master, origin master. And that's all. I have deployed my application, merged my changes back. The only thing left is that we don't have the debug kit in our plugins. Plugins, it's debug kit, but it's empty. So we have to run these two commands: git to module init and git to module update. Git to module init needs to be called every time you add a submodule. Otherwise, you won't call it more than once. If you have all your plugins you need, you will just call it once per deployment. Git to module update will fetch all changes from this plugin that you have authorized to be in your branch. Do I make myself clear with this? What do I mean with authorized? Maybe cake development of the core of the is going fast, and there are a ton of commits, but I'm sure that with this commit, my app is working, and I'm afraid that if I update, something may stop working. So if I have cake, for instance, as a submodule, is tagged in your application as only this commit will be used. If you want to use another one, let's do it. I go to my plugin. Let's see all branches it has. It has a branch called 1.3. Let's use it. I'm going to change here git check out origin 1.3. Okay, I changed the branch. So if I go back here and say git status, it doesn't detect git version. Well, it's sufficiently enough. Well, I know why. The master branch matches the 1.3 branch. Let's go back to the plugin and change to another one, plugin, debug kit. I'm going to change it to the 1.2 version, origin dash branch. Go back, git status. Okay, it says you modified the version of debug kit. What would you like me to do? Well, add this change and commit it. Okay. So if I deploy again my app, I will call get to module init, get to module update, and I will get the 1.2 version of the bucket. That's it. You have another question about Git deployment? There are already some automated tools that will fetch your repo and call to module updates and clean your temporal files. You can check the blog, the Mark Story blog, on how to deploy using Capistrano. It's actually pretty cool. Any other questions? Nope. Are you tired yet? Yeah. So shells. Okay, that's actually a question that you asked me. Okay, yeah, why not? Sending emails from models can be done in two ways. First way is, well, three ways. One is spaghetti code. I could, why not, instantiate the email component and do some stuff that looks horrible into a model. The other way is, well, maybe I don't want to use the email component. I want to use Swift Mailer or PHP Mailer, I instantiate it in the model, or create another class to use it. That's fine. The other way, that's a more cakey way of doing it, and it has two variants, is I can create a dummy controller, like secret controller or utils controller, that will have in its components the email component and a function named sendEmail that will do the actual sending. It will receive those parameters like to the address of the recipient and the body of the email and the template, for example. I have this controller with this function that sends email. That's cool. But how do I call it from the model? Well, the answer is request action. From the model, I have a callback, for example, that each time the user changes its password, I need it to send an email, your password has been changed. Well, in the after save call of the model, I check password changed? Yes. Well, request action, utils controller, send mail to, etc. All parameters that I need. If you're concerned about performance of this, because sending emails can be pretty time-consuming for the server. It needs to talk to the SMTP, verify the sending, and all stuff. You could create a model named, for instance, email queue, a table where you will store to whom, what are going to send you, what template, and whatever stuff you would like to store there. And have a shell that reads this email queue and calls the request action. Yeah? Okay. Do you agree with my solution? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're actually mocking all the dispatching process, like doing a test. That's why request action comes in hand. It's handy because you don't have to mock the instantiation of the email component, the calling of the association between the controller and email, and all this stuff. So I think that's currently the more cakey way. For Cake 2.0, it will get refactored and done much. It will be much easier to send emails from any class in your application. That's it. I'm tired. I think we're done yet. Then, Larry, do you have some final words as a camera guy? Do you have some words as a camera guy, some final words? Because we're finished here. Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, no, actually it's up to them. If they want you to show me some other thing, I can make something up. But if you're sufficiently tired to get up and leave, you're free to do so. So, you want me to continue? Raise your hands. Who wants me to continue and show more things? He does. That's all I need. Whoever that feels tired or feels bad, you can rest now. I have no problem, really, because I'm really tired and can understand that learning new things takes a lot of energy. So I think we were talking about lazy load models, right? Well, we can show you how to use a plugin, either one that is available from someone called in the IRC channel, Fally, or my own plugin. Actually, this other plugin was based on mine. So I'm just under the assumption that he does something better than me, and I'm going to find it on GitHub and use it, okay? Okay, as an introduction, what's lazy loading models? In CakePHP 1.3, all models related to one model you instantiate gets loaded. I mean, it will parse this array of belongs to, has many, hasn't belongs to many, has one, and for each one of these keys, it will create a new model and do this recursively. So if you have a huge application with tons of models, it can get really, really slow sometimes. To prevent this problem, I've made this plugin that will prevent this behavior of the model that recursively instantiates its associations. So it will only instantiate it if it's requested. Like, for example, if I am events and I do a find that it has no recursive level, it will just instantiate the event model. But if I need the user model to generate this data, it will. Or if I do this event, then I look its association user and find, it will get instantiated. Okay? But otherwise, it won't. So this plugin must be, let's look for it in the GitHub. I think it's from Fally. It's called Lazy Model. Actually, I think this is this one. Yeah, it is. Let's clone it. Back to my master branch. City CakeFest. Here. And git sub module add. Git sub module add. This one in plugins. Lazy model. Okay, let's see what it's got here. It's got some tests and a lib called lazy model. Documentation says, as if I recall right, that you have to import this and make your app model extends lazy model, and that's all. So I will do as he says. Go to my app model. Here. And instead of extending model, I will extend lazy model. The first thing that we should expect is no change. If I go here, it should work. Will it work faster? No, because we only have 2 models. This practically insane to think that, oh, I have this application with 2 models, I will throw this plugin. Maybe it will make it slower, because it has to load the plugin and do instantiation and all this stuff. But if you have a lot of plugins, a lot of models, it will help. To show you that this works, I'm going to put a die here, somewhere, here in event. No, in users. If I go to users, let's see if it tries to load, and it loads event somehow. Let's see. No, it doesn't. All queries here are related to user. So I will put the die in event model here. It shouldn't be loaded at all. At least I hope so. It doesn't. I will remove this, the use of this plugin here in app model. Just use again model here. And that's it. User events class was not loaded. So you actually gained a little by not having to parse this file and generate this symbol table and all. No, no. Actually, it works really well. And that's lazy loading models. These have been merged for CakePHP 2.0. Also, the lazy loading of behaviors, controllers, helpers, and all related classes. Do anyone have any problem with this? Did you follow my instructions? Yeah, okay.